from Chicago and the Graph Expo 14. We bring you Eric Wold, who's VP of DataTech SmartSoft, and welcome back. We've been meeting and greeting each other for a couple of years now.
We have, yeah.
Well, tell us all about Graph Expo 14 and what your company has brought into the marketplace this year.
Well, Graph Expo 14 is the place to come and see what people are doing. Look at all the new ideas, see the great tools. Every year there's just amazing fun things.
Right.
We're unveiling a number of new workflow and MIS features that you really need to see.
Well, tell us a little bit about the PressWise, your print management system, and we were discussing a little bit how you've developed a new program that talks to all of these pieces of equipment, let's say in a print shop, and brings them together into an operational management tool.
Well, we're trying to stop the silo-based way that people have been managing their business for ages.
Okay.
Okay, they look at some historical products as really being separate. Storefront, MIS,
yes.
imposition of workflow tools, shipping. And they go out and buy one and they're separate tools. And they have people running around in between trying to hold it all together and make it work. So we decided to throw all that out and build one true system that has all that functionality built in.
Now, have you bought these tools to the show, and are you demonstrating some of them?
Absolutely. We have all of them over at booth 352. We can show it to you live.
Okay.
Got our server with us. Hundreds of customers in the cloud. We can show you those.
How big of a research development base does it take for a company like yours to just stay, let's say, remain in position and continues to show some growth year over year, because everything is changing so fast in this print business?
Yeah, it's a major commitment from us as a software vendor. A lot of our staff is development staff. We literally are releasing new features every single week across the product. And that goes on year round. At the show we're showing a round of bigger than average features, some big changes, and we want you to come see those. But what keeps us honest as a vendor is software as a service. We don't charge people $100,000 up front to give them a system and then walk away, and our interests are not married to theirs. A software as a service vendor has to use that development staff to constantly meet the needs of its existing clients. Otherwise, we don't retain their business. So it's a real interesting dynamic in what happens. But it does take, as you asked, it takes a lot of focus and effort to keep all those tools up to date and cutting edge.
Just for software development for a moment, just the idea of software development, do you know what the next big step or leap is going to be? And how do you gear for that sort of a thing? How does that work?
Well, it comes from our customers. It does. Okay. I mean, we literally are tracking hundreds of requests from customers. They're out there in every niche of the industry dealing with new opportunities.
Okay. And they're bringing that back to you.
They're bringing it back and saying, wouldn't it be great if we could do this?
If we could.
That's right. Now, if we were a typical enterprise vendor, and our interests weren't married, that would be a conversation would go like, okay, thanks, that's a good idea, we'll put it on the list.
Yeah.
But because we're a software as a service vendor, we really do have to listen. We track every request. And when customers, multiple customers request the same kind of functionality, or someone really has a strong case and we see that that's the way things are going, that absolutely turns very rapidly into what we're doing next.
Let me ask now, from your viewpoint, is all of this moving into the new, not only the web, but the software moving into other areas as well, like mobile applications and all of this other stuff?
Absolutely. Printers are so diverse.
Right.
We use the word printer as if they're all the same sometimes, and they're absolutely not.
They're not.
And many of them, are in bed with their own customers, invested in their success. And there are so many opportunities with web, with development, to do things electronically that meet your customers' needs. We have people doing amazing things. One of our customers, they go out and sell to people that use Salesforce or NetSuite CRM. And they've used our open APIs to tie into those platforms. So when their customer has an important event in their CRM system, a big sale, they can automatically fire off jobs that land in the print system that are in minutes on a press. So there's so many opportunities. Open APIs, open database, so that the printer can pursue the challenges and opportunities that they have.
It's just amazing how all of the metrics are evolving, and it's just kind of like a whirlwind with everything that's changing and doing so rapidly.
The only thing that's constant is change, right?
That's exactly right. The train's left the station and you better be on board.
You bet.
Exactly. Eric Wold, who is the VP of DataTech SmartSoft, and you always bring a good message to us, and much success at the show, and hopefully we'll see each other next year.
Thank you, we will.
Thank you.